Vicky.
Pre-dawn in Merredin, an Anzac tradition. Hundreds turned out to honour those who served and didn't return. But this is also a story about a town saying a final farewell to a soldier who survived the Vietnam War and carried on the traditions of courage, mateship and service back home, volunteering in his community for 50 years.
And Mr. Jim Willcox, Vietnam veteran, who answered the call of duty and served our nation with unwavering dedication.
Jim died earlier this year, his family receiving a posthumous award for his 50 years with the RSL.
Unfortunately, he was the last president of the RSL, and the RSL no longer exists in Merredin as a result.
Mr. Willcox served in Vietnam between 1970 and 71 with the 2nd Battalion of the Royal Australian Army Regiment. He was instrumental in helping the local RSL create this reflection pool, echoing the cross of Long Tan, and was on hand for decades of Anzac commemorative services.
And he helped anybody that needed help, and he'd be there just helping everybody. He was a legend.
Each week for months he drove a fellow Vietnam vet from Merredin to Hollywood Hospital for cancer treatment. But when the end was near, Jim took him out of the hospice and drove him home to Merredin.
Told the doctors he was just taking him up to Kings Park, but Jimmy told a fib. He actually brought the gentleman back to Merredin to have one last look at his little property and also his beloved cat. But Jimmy was like that. He was always putting his mates first.
We showed that not only was he a good servant of Merredin, but just a good bloke.
A true reflection of the Anzac digger who came home to serve. Mark Bennett, ABC News, Merredin.